Hey. Woohoo. Okay. If you haven't heard me say it before, I have endometriosis. Aww. Yeah, this video is not about me being gay. Maybe another time. I'm gonna make this as entertaining and informational as possible while not being boring. So entertaining. Okay, yeah, so. Endometriosis is when the tissue that normally grows inside of your uterus is growing abnormally on the outside of your uterus. It's not always exactly like that, but that's like the general idea. Polyps on the inside and or outside of your uterus is considered an endometriosis. I can't fucking talk, which is a horrible thing because I'm about to be talking forever. Endometriosis for me causes pelvic pain, muscle soreness, and irregular menstruation. I've been diagnosed with endo since I was 17 and had surgery whenever I was 17. Maybe I was 16 and had surgery when I was 17. So I've had it since I was 16, or I was diagnosed, I guess, since I was 16-ish. And I will likely have it until I reach menopause and or get medical help. There are good days and bad days. There's days where I can go about my day just fine and do anything that I want, work out as much as I want, and then the next day I will be in bed all day just because the strain from the day before. There's other things that I can use to help with managing my pain and like my symptoms, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Of course there's treatments, but none of them are as permanent as a hysterectomy would be. Oh my god, daydreaming. As an American, hysterectomy would just be a dream. The other treatments that I've tried are birth control. Sometimes birth controls can help, but I've tried pills, maneuvering, IUD, shots, and they all don't really make a difference. Like I've tried them all long enough for them to not have done anything. Well, after I had the maneuvering, actually, my periods were lessened. Like I bled less and like less often as well. So, but pain-wise, no, nothing's helped. I did have a laparoscopy. There's another kind of surgery that's not a hysterectomy that I can't think of right now, but I had a laparoscopy, which is basically where they scoop you out. They get rid of whatever's not supposed to be there, but there's a very large chance that it will grow back. I also had mine tested for cancer, and I'm cancer-free, and it's very unlikely for your polyps to be cancerous, which is very relieving for me, and I'm just gonna keep saying that every day. I've also known people who have gotten multiple laparoscopies in like a short span of time just to have an uncertain amount of time of feeling okay. And like even recovering from surgery, you're still in pain. You're just always in pain. Well, some people it's different. Pain levels vary for everybody. I definitely could have it a lot worse. I even tried to get hormone medications, but as an American, I didn't have access to those for long. And this was like last year, I think 2023. I got my medication, and then whenever I tried to refill it, it wasn't available in multiple states. So, that's nice. Also, there is no way to prevent endometriosis, and there's no known cause. So it just happens, and it's common. Yeah, over 200,000 diagnosed Americans a year. After all that little info dumping sesh, I wanted to give you a closer look on what a bad day with endo looks like. There is no way in hell you could make me film on a bad day. That's just not fucking happening. Like, I would think about it on bad days and I was like, and that's not fucking happening. So we're gonna just pretend. So these are all the ways that I help myself manage day to day to try and get something fucking done. Warmies are a great purchase for a reusable heating pad, and they also have a very concentrated amount of heat, and they're cute and fluffy and sweet, and sometimes are scented, which doesn't last long if you don't clean your microwave, so use a clean microwave. The only downside about Warmies is they're not really on the go. They're definitely more of a if you're at home or somebody else's home. I mean, it depends on how bold you are, I guess. A distraction can sometimes help more than anything, so I'll take all the dopamine I can get. These are amazing. I got them from a friend and I've used them very sparingly. These are a great on-the-go option. However, they are not reusable, hence why I've held on to them for so long. But they're still very great in a pinch. This is a kind of secret tip, but this is another thing that my friend gave me. It's calendula oil. It helps with stretch marks and scarring. Anything that has high vitamin E in it is gonna help with scarring. So if your stomach has had hella stretch marks from putting heat on it all the time, helps a lot. It doesn't make it go away instantly, but over time, it helps a lot. There's a hair on it. I have a very good friend. I don't know too much, but I know that certain vitamins, and I should definitely learn this, but certain vitamins and supplements help battle inflammation. There's also herbs like ashwagandha and raspberry leaf. They release their own magical chemicals into you and make you feel better. That's my scientific statement. And of course, weed is always a necessity for me, but doesn't always work for everyone, and that's okay. You're valid. And those of you who do need weed to get through it, I'm with you. And so many other people are also with you. You're doing good too. Stretching and yoga are also known to help decrease endo pain, and the endorphins given by aerobic exercise will over time make you less sensitive to the pain. Jane Fonda whoops my fucking ass every time, but if I just like turn on music with it, like my own music, and just have a good time, everything's fine. And you can just normally forget about it if you have a good enough playlist. Rest is sometimes all I need whenever I overdo it, but it can be hard to tell myself that I deserve the rest after resting, but not really fully resting. But I'm here to tell me and you that we earned it just by fucking existing. Existing is fucking hard, and we're doing amazing. I'm proud. That's all I have to yap about for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's not like my normal kind of videos, but I've been wanting to talk about this with you in a more thorough way, and if you have questions, please ask them, and I will try and educate myself for you, or educate you, or whatever we need to do. Also, if you have any ways to help with endometriosis symptoms, please let me know. I would appreciate that, and if anybody else who's watching this sees it, they'll appreciate it too. That's all for now. Bye.